Okay. Let's see how this is working. Do, 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 do. Let's see. I believe it's working. I think we're live. I think it's working. Wow, look at this. Hello, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, everybody. Let me make sure this works. How exciting. We actually have this working on Instagram, too. Welcome in, everyone. I know everyone's probably here waiting to see Ben. And let me tell you something. That's going to happen. But I got to show you guys some stuff first. That's the first thing I got to do. So let me make sure things are working on TikTok. That's right. We stream on TikTok. Is TikTok even working? Let's see. Filter. Oh, it doesn't show us TikTok. Chat. That's all right. We'll figure it out. Let me just make sure we're live here. We are live on TikTok too. Okay, cool. We'll figure it out. Okay. Where's Ben? Where's Ben? Where's Ben? Where's Ben? Where's Ben? Hey, relax. Relax a second. It's all right. We'll get to Ben. We'll get to Ben, okay? Just relax a second. It'll be all right. All right, Ben will be here, I promise. Just relax. It'll be okay. Welcome in, everyone. Hi. We're going to try to read all the chat we can and get to everyone. I don't know if it's working on YouTube. What is happening on YouTube? Your channel. It says we're live. We're going to try to read all the chat we can. Where's Ben? All right, there we go. Sorry, you might hear yourself. I might hear myself twice. Where's Ben? Okay, there we go. I see chat now. Good. Okay, we got chat. Let's see. What's up, Instagram? A lot of people in Instagram. Hi, Instagram. A bunch of people joined. Hello. We are just setting everything up. This is the first time we multi-streamed on every platform like this, so we are going to attempt to do it all. Attempt to. It's not easy. We're going to give it the old college try. But let me explain to you guys what's going on in just a second. We have, let's see. I don't think I'm gonna be able to see. I don't think I'll be able to see Instagram. I can see TikTok though. We can see TikTok chat. Hi everyone. Welcome in. Ben is upstairs. Ben's actually getting ready. So if you guys are just waiting for Ben, just hang tight. Ben's getting ready. I'm just getting stuff set up for the stream so that way everything's good and ready to go. If you guys are interested in like chatting with us directly, like YouTube's the best spot, YouTube or Twitch, same username, YouTube and Twitch. If you want to talk to us on there, that's probably the best bet because that's where we're going to see the chat the easiest on stream. Or we have a TV upstairs with our chats on it. So if you guys want to chat with us, that is honestly the best bet. But before we get into all that, let me just make sure there's no double audio. No double audio. Make sure the audio is good. Ben will be here shortly. He's just getting ready, everyone. So what's Ben's cancer's name? Ben doesn't have cancer. Ben doesn't have cancer. What a weird one. Ben has another condition called leukodystrophy. We actually just put out a video about it. And if you're interested in learning more about Ben, our family, all that stuff, we have a bunch of videos on YouTube. So please check it out. Hi, everyone. Welcome in, welcome in. We're going to get started shortly. So we have a handful of things to show you guys. Let me see if I can pull this up. I'm going to see if my streaming skills is any good. Let's see if I can pull up some of this stuff. So we have a new website that we set up. Let's see if I can show you guys this whole guy. I'm going to do it on a mobile screen so you guys can kind of see what that is. See, I pull up my desktop. Let's see if we can do it this way. You know, we'll try this. We'll do this. Ah, that works. Okay, check this out. Oh, that's smart. Ah, I'm smart, guys. I'm smart. I'm a smart guy. You guys should be able to see that too. Let's see if I can put this on here. Okay, that works. So I'm actually I'm actually doing a mobile stream too, so I'm trying to figure out how to add a new sources and stuff like that. I've never done it before on this. Add source. We need a, what is this? Display capture. Okay, I can figure this out. I'm figuring it out. There we go. Whoops. All right. So for those of you guys on the mobile streams, you can see what I'm pulling up right now. At least a little bit, maybe. Maybe. Okay. So just to go through it real quick for anyone who's here before we go upstairs and hang out with Ben. We have this new website set up, and this is for people who are interested in Ben's software, in, getting, getting Ben's, 2-button setup or 1-button setup. We updated his software, his app. So now his app has a ton of new games and features. Not only does he have the keyboard, the phrase and media board, and YouTube search, and some games like Benny Says, Benny's Baseball, basketball, bowling, bug blaster, chess and checkers. We renamed concentration to matchy match. So that's a matchy match game where you just are matching 2 cards. A mini golf game and a Peggle game, a Peggle style game. It's not Peggle, it's a Peggle style game. Tic-tac-toe, word jumble, and trivia master. So there's a ton of new games in here that we made for Ben, with Ben. These are a lot of Ben's ideas too. And what we did was we put them all online so other people can use them too. And you can use just 1 or 2 switches to activate these. You can use spacebar and return, or if you have switches that are mapped to a scan and select, like with spacebar and return, you can use it on any device as long as you have that. So they work on mobile. They do work on iOS, so on Apple devices and stuff, you can use them on Apple, which is cool. Some of the audio does not work on iOS, but we're going to work on fixing that. But for example, we can pull up a game here. Let's just pull up his bowling game. Let's see if we can get some. Is there audio?
TDS.
Oh. Can I hear? Okay, you guys can hear it. Okay, so we do have
Strike.
some audio.
Frame 2.
Sorry, that's really loud. I apologize.
Strike.
Guys.
Frame 3.
So we have some cool games that you could play. So with spacebar and enter. So this is what I'm doing right now. You guys can see I'm moving the ball down there, and I can shoot the ball by holding down return, and
Strike.
a bunch of these little games.
Frame 4.
So this is a full
Use
hub
full screen
that
for
is
the best
free
full screen.
for anyone to use, play, do what you got to do with
Tools.
it.
Keyboard,
There's
board, and a YouTube search tool.
everything is text to speech. Everything is completely usable. You have settings. This can be used with just 1 button, so you can set up auto scan.
Press spacebar to start scanning.
Auto scan
enabled.
will auto scan.
Scan speed change.
You can change the speed of the scan.
Size.
You'll see it automatically
Change text
scans.
and tile size.
So this is
Back
for
to
anyone
main
who
menu.
only has access
Press
to 1
spacebar
button.
Tools.
It allows it
Keyboard,
just scans
phrase
through the
board,
options,
and games.
and we can
Games
play
menu.
games. So
Press spacebar. Back to main menu.
it just takes a while to get to stuff, but the idea
Genre,
is,
all.
you can play games. You can play
Reset.
games with just 1 button. All right.
Next page.
So that's the idea here, is to build
Benny
this thing
says.
out,
Assignment says opening.
so that way
says.
you can play
Benny says
games
loaded.
and hang
Play
out.
game. Select difficulty.
So we'll play easy mode on this just to show you that it works. Okay.
Round 1.
Click off of that.
Round 2.
Okay, so we're playing a game called Benny Says.
Round 3.
Let's just match the colors. I'm going to mess it up just so it
Game
ends.
over.
But yeah. Okay.
Return to menu.
So we have
Press
this whole
spacebar, home
hub
menu,
of games
tools, settings menu, auto scan
that's
disabled.
completely playable. And if anyone wants to play or mess around with Benny's hub, go for it. There are some bugs. It's a beta. Maybe some of the single scan stuff is going to have issues. If you
Home
see bugs,
menu.
just send us a message.
Press
You know, we'll work
spacebar
on
to
fixing it.
start scanning.
It's just a work in progress, but we want people to try it out because, to be fair, or to be frank, there are not a lot of single switch games that are easy to access and play, and especially there's not a lot of stuff out there that is made for independent use. So essentially just an auto scan feature or a 2-button, they call it 2-step scanning feature, where you can get in and out of all the stuff you want very seamlessly and very easily, and then changing your settings very easy and very seamlessly. So the reason I built this for Ben is so he can understand it. It's easy to access, and he can do the stuff he wants to do within the hub. So he has an entire suite of games and apps and things he can do, and this is one of them. So he has this hub available on his system. He also has a bunch of other stuff like his streaming stuff and things like that. And one thing that I'm going to just give you a little sneak preview about, I'm not going to show it, but I'll just tell you what I'm building. I'm actually building a new hub for him for his shows and media, right? All of his streaming services. Right now, if you guys have been around, you'll see that Ben has a media suite, right? It pops up. It's just a list of his shows and movies that pop up on his screen, and it's very bland looking. It's just blue with text. It gets him in and out of his movies and shows, but I'm actually building something that is going to look very similar. Oh, excuse me. I just burped in your ear. Sorry about that. It's going to look very similar to, let's say, Plex or Netflix or any of your favorite streaming platforms. It's going to look very similar. So when he loads it up, it gives him options whether he wants to get to shows or movies, or he can search for shows and movies alphabetically, by genre, by year, whatever. Searchable using the same keyboard layout. The images, like the posters, movie posters, actually show up on each card or each little selection. He can click on the selection, view a trailer, see what the movie's about. He can go to an episode guide. I'm building all of that into a very simple interface, similar to how you saw his hub just now that I just demonstrated. It'll look very similar to that with some of the images so the games have images on them. It explains what's on the game itself. That's how his movies are going to work. So it's very exciting. So it's very cool that we're going to be building more stuff like this. All of this stuff that we're building is available. It's free on our GitHub. We have a website. If you go to narbehouse.com or go to narbefoundation.org, you can access Benny's hub to try it out. You can go to narbefoundation.github.io to get more information about things like the developer guide if you want to learn how to build these types of games yourselves. We have a Discord available if you guys want to join the Discord and learn more about how to build this stuff. But the idea really is, hey, we're making stuff for people to use that only have access to 1 and 2 switches. We're building it for Ben. We're putting it out there for free. And if anyone wants to try it out, we're really happy that you get use out of it. You know, we think there's not enough of this in the world, and we just want to keep putting it out there. As we build for Ben, we want other people to experience it too. All right. That's it. So that's the gist of it. So that's what we wanted to talk about. Anyway, we are going to be going upstairs and hanging out with Ben. We do have a mobile cam set up. For those of you who are new here, we have this little camera. This is the camera we shoot all of our stuff with, but I can also go live with it and use it as a mobile cam. So it's pretty sweet. So that's what I'm going to set up right now. We're going to go upstairs and say hi to Ben. Ben is going to demonstrate some of his new games for us and all that other stuff. So we'll see how he's doing upstairs. You should imprint Dingus on Ben's computer. You know, it's funny. A lot of his trivia games. So maybe he'll show you his trivia game today. His trivia game, a lot of the answers, like the wrong answers, and let me explain the trivia game. Trivia game randomizes 20 questions on a specific topic. We can input the correct answer, then 3 wrong answers, right? It's basically 4 selections. It's A, B, C, D, right? we put stuff like dingus as one of the wrong answers all the time. Nancy does that all the time, so it's very silly. So like he has a Rugrats trivia, and it's like, what is the name of Angelica's doll? And you know, I think the right answer is Cynthia, but the next answer will be like dingus. It's just silly stuff. Anyway, it's hilarious. We have a good time with it. Anyway, hi Daphne, welcome in. Hi guys. Hi guys, we are actually live, and I think everything is actually working properly. If you just joined us, you missed a little demonstration of the hub, but I want people to understand that the hub exists, and realistically, if you guys were to share that we have this stuff available, we're hoping it helps other people. Yeah, it's just this free hub that we put online, and we're just growing it and making it bigger and bigger and better with more games that Ben plays. So if you guys, you know, are interested in using it, or you know someone, or maybe if you don't even know someone, maybe you just want to share it so that way it, you know, gets in front of somebody who might need it, that will be very helpful, because we think that it's very important to get people to use it. Do you have a background in coding or computer? These are wonderful eye gaze games next. So these can be used with eye gaze. I don't have a background in coding. I'm using AI for everything, okay? Shamelessly, I am using AI. I'm learning. Don't get me wrong, I am learning. But I'm using AI for just about everything. And I'm doing that because it is so fast to iterate and make these games that it's like it would be dumb for me not to use AI for this stuff. So that's really what this is. Welcome in, guys. If you guys are on Instagram, it is very hard for us to see the Instagram chat. I'm going to try to set it up so I can see the Instagram chat. I'm going to do the best I can for that. Let's see. It ain't easy. We're going to try. But yeah, if you guys are here and on Instagram, it's not easy for us to see the Instagram chat. I think I have it set up to where I can kind of see it, which is cool. But it's not going to be easy for us to respond very quickly on Instagram. So if you guys are on Instagram and you want to send us a message somewhere, Twitch is a great place. We're looking for more followers on Twitch. So if you go to twitch.tv /Narbe House, follow us on Twitch. Honestly, it'll be very helpful because we haven't even gotten an affiliate yet on Twitch. So if people joined our Twitch and actually like watched us on Twitch, it might be kind of nice. I don't even know if the Twitch is live. I should double check that before we do anything. Let me just make sure Twitch is actually working. Yeah, Twitch is live. Okay, so Twitch is working. We have one viewer. That's cool. Okay, so Twitch is working. Okay. That's fine. All right. Everything else is working. I think we're good. What's up, Twin Aesthetics? Hi, guys. So Instagram's tough. Ben is upstairs. We're about to go hang out with Ben. There's a lot of chats for us to kind of look at. So I apologize if we don't get to you. Dingus shirt, please. We have the Dingus shirts upstairs. I don't know if Ben's going to wear that today. I think he might be wearing a Space Jam shirt because he's going to play basketball. So we're going to hang out with Ben while he plays basketball. Let me set up the live stream so we can go upstairs. I'm getting distracted by chat. Thank you guys for being here. Thanks for hanging out. Make sure you guys go check out our newest video on YouTube. A lot of people have asked questions on TikTok and on Instagram and on our shorts, just about like daily caregiving stuff for Ben. And we talked to Ben about it, and we're like, hey, would it be cool if we did a video that's a little bit more about that? We'll just talk about all the stuff. He said, yeah, that's fine. So we made a video that answered a ton of questions that you guys had. One question that you guys asked about Ben was, how does Ben use the bathroom? We answer that on there, so you're welcome, people who have asked that question. What happened to Ben? You're going to have to go look at our other videos. So if you guys don't know what happened to Ben, it's a great story. You guys should go watch our other videos. We've explained it 1,000 times in a ton of our videos, and we'd love for you guys to go check out some of the stuff on our channel. That'd be great. All right, let's see if we can get this thing working. Okay. I just need to turn on the streaming server because for some reason it just turns off randomly. The streaming server just ends. So yeah, just hang out, guys. We're going to go upstairs and we are going to go see Ben momentarily. So if you guys are just here for Ben, I get it. I just need to turn on the streaming server, because for some reason it just turns off randomly. The streaming server just
Hey, I need to
ends.
use the computer.
So yeah, just hang out, guys. We're gonna go upstairs and we are. Hold on, guys. Sorry if you hear momentarily.
Double
stuff. If you guys are just here for Ben, I get it.
Hey, I need you to get off. I need you to just stop using that computer for a second. Yeah, stop for a second. I need to use the mouse.
Nancy's using the computer upstairs, and she's like doing stuff while I'm trying to get in there. So we have a computer upstairs that acts as like our streaming. It's basically our streaming server. So she was just typing away, and I'm trying to get into it. That's what you guys heard me yelling to her about. She was like, "Who, me? Why do I need to do that?" It's because I gotta start the streaming service. Sometimes it just ends randomly. So if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, it's just a little service that I have to turn on my other computer. You know, if we restart it, it doesn't automatically start. So it's just a thing. Let me start that up. Okay. I believe it's set. Let me just double check. Yeah, okay. We're good. Okay. So now we officially have a thing. I love that you gave him the technology to have a voice again and be able to play games is awesome. Yeah, you're going to see a couple of Ben's new games today. So that's going to be fun. Ben's going to demonstrate maybe his trivia games and his basketball game, and then answer some questions. If you guys have questions for him, we're going to try to answer some of those questions. So we've answered a bunch of questions on some of our shorts and YouTube. You know, obviously we understand like the draw. You know, obviously someone like Ben, he's a very interesting fella. He's a cool guy, awesome smile. And you know, if he feels like answering questions, he'll answer the questions. So okay, let's see if we can get this to work. All right. Okay. You guys should be able to hear me on this camera now. Should be pretty good. All right. Great. All right, so I think we're good. We can head upstairs. I think everything's working. If you guys can't hear me, well, you can't hear me. You're not going to be able to do anything. But I believe we're good. I think we have everything. Let me just make sure I have Instagram set up. I think I lost the Instagram. There it is. Okay, there's Instagram. Okay. If you guys are on Instagram, for some reason, it is not easy for us to see chat on Instagram. So just if you guys want to chat with us, go on our other platforms. It would probably be a lot easier. Okay. Welcome in, everyone. All right, we're going to head upstairs. I believe the camera's upstairs, too. Should be good. I think we're all set. I believe we're all set. I never really know. Get upstairs, Rush. All right, I hear Ben getting suctioned. So, I don't know if you guys can hear that. It sounds like a lawnmower. Hey, that works. Okay.
We'll give another drop of atropine.
Can you give him some atropine?
Oh. Okay, hold on. Where's the thingy? We could probably talk about atropine.
Atropine. You guys want to know? You guys want to hear about atropine? What that is? Ben, can we talk about atropine? Yeah? Do you want to be on camera? Are you ready to be on camera? Everyone's waiting for you. Yeah? Okay. Let's do it. Here's Ben. So he just got done. And everyone say hi to Ben. Here he is. The man of the hour? We got him. We found him.
All right, Ben, look over here.
Do you want to explain what atropine is?
We have atropine eye drops.
Here you go. Have a microphone.
Oh gosh. I gotta gather myself for a second. There's a lot going on in my head. Okay. Ben just finished getting a sponge bath. Ben gets bathed every day. It's either a sponge bath or a shower. We alternate days because it's quite a bit of work to get him to the shower in the shower chair. But anyways, let's talk about atropine. Ben, is it okay to talk about kind of your medical stuff? You're okay with that? Okay. Ben has a hard time swallowing his own saliva. He also has a really bad postnasal drip. And what helps Ben dry out his mouth is atropine drops. So these are atropine eye drops. They're originally prescribed for eyes, but it also has, this case, it helps Ben dry out his saliva. So we give him 1 or 2 drops daily to keep him dry so he doesn't choke on his saliva.
Exactly.
Do you like the taste of it?
Tastes good, right?
No.
No. Oh, okay.
Ari actually has tried these drops and he couldn't taste it.
Yeah, maybe I just didn't get enough of it. But yeah, apparently the flavor is just not pleasant.
Yeah, there's some side effects to this too that aren't great. Ben doesn't like the taste. It dries out everything. So his skin gets kind of dry. So sometimes if you see his lips or his, sometimes his forehead or his arms are dry, we lotion him up. He's like lotioned up.
He is lubed up.
Really?
Really
We
nice.
are on top of it, but the thing is that it just dries out his skin really bad too.
Yeah.
What else? It dries you out on the inside too, so it doesn't help with going to the bathroom.
Yeah, so
it can constipate.
Yeah, constipation is a real issue. So
we stay on top of his hydration as well, but it's just a constant battle with trying to keep his mouth dry and also the other stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. But all right, I'm going to give you some drops, and these go under the tongue, so sublingual, under the tongue.
Yeah. Sublingual.
So look up at the sky.
Ooh, nice burp, dude. Solid burp.
I'm going to give you just one because I already gave him another drop earlier, but he was coughing a lot, so I had to suction him. So I think the medication got out of his mouth.
So one thing to note with atropine is it does a handful of things. The side effects we were talking about, but it causes Ben to be a little bit out of it. He gets dried out and kind of gets like, he gets, what do you call those? His eyes kind of bug out. And
his eyes are more prominent. They're kind of like,
So anyway, we have to do just the right amount just to keep him dry enough so we aren't constantly suctioning him, because if Ben is always fighting his swallow response, it causes things like gagging and, accidentally throwing up, which is a whole mess, right? So, I mean, figuratively and actually a mess. So, but we do pretty well on managing it. So,
Ben, sometimes we give you the atropine drops. The reason why I'm holding his head is because he will he'll do the sneaky style. He will try to spit it out when we're not looking.
Yeah,
is that true? You try to spit it out when we're not looking? Yeah.
He's like, yeah.
That's why sometimes I hold his head. It's like he knows it's good for him, but at the same time he will try to spit it out if we're not watching. Yeah, he tries to be sneaky.
It tastes like shit, so we understand. We totally get it. Like it don't taste that good, so. Yeah. Hi Ben, I have a trach too. I get it. I get you. Yeah. Ben doesn't have a trach, and he doesn't want to get a trach. Obviously no one really wants to get a trach, but he doesn't have one. Hopefully he doesn't have to get that. get to that place.
Okay, I think you're our first person that has said that they have personally a trach. I am no longer a working respiratory therapist in the hospital, but I used to be a respiratory therapist in the hospital. Now I'm Ben's respiratory therapist / caregiver. So you are probably familiar. I used to deal a lot with trachs. Yeah, a lot of trach experience in my day.
We've explained what that is to Ben, and I mean, who's interested in that, but he's really not interested. So
it depends on the person, and if it helps, it's great. Depends on the person. So every situation is different.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, he needs to get a meal too, so I'm gonna sit him up.
Okay. Go slow with him. I don't want my Benny boy puking on stream. No, I didn't think so.
And Ben is also fed via tube.
Yeah, Ben gets feedings through a G tube, which is just it's basically just a tube that goes directly to his stomach. It bypasses his esophagus, so that way there's no issues with swallowing and all that stuff, because it's just dangerous for him to swallow.
Are you okay with us sharing all this? We share it all the time, but we always have to double check with you, because sometimes we don't know.
Our life.
But
so Ben, I think Ben understands, right?
Oh gosh, are you okay?
We can't suction you right now because we just gave you electric.
Are you okay?
You're right.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So Ben, we talk a lot about Ben's caregiving stuff and what's going on with Ben. We always check in with him to make sure he's cool with it. Usually he's pretty cool with it. If he's ever not, we just don't talk about it. Like there's times where Ben's like, "Yeah, I'm done with this," and we go, "Okay, we're done."
You might see that later. He gets sometimes he's sick of streaming and will stop streaming because he's not into it. So, whatever. It's Ben's choice, right?
Exactly. So today we're going to do a handful of things. Ben's going to get a meal, and we're going to hook him up with his tablet. If you guys have questions for Ben and you want to, ask some questions to Ben, maybe he'll answer them with his keyboard for you. Otherwise, we're going to go into Ben's new gaming hub, and he's going to show you a few of his games. I think I know what games he's going to want to show you. He is wearing his Space Jam shirt, so I'm assuming Ben is going to want to play some basketball. Is this true? Yes, basketball. If you guys are new here, when Ben looks right, that means yes. Left means no. If he doesn't have his keyboard on him or he doesn't have his computer on him, that's shorthand for yes and no for us. But yeah. Good morning, everyone. Welcome in. Welcome in, everyone. Jennifer. Deborah said, "I'm sorry. A doctor made a mistake. Cut laryngeal nerve?
Laryngeal?
Laryngeal nerve?
I don't know.
My vocal cords 20 years now." Oh, jeez.
I'm sorry to hear that.
How old are you, Ben? Space Jam is a classic. Ben is, can I tell him how old you are? Yeah, so Ben's 29, and he's almost 30. He's just a little over a month away.
Ben has a keyboard. If you guys are new here, the ones that have been here already know. Ben has a keyboard that he types on and responds to, but we're going to set him up in just a sec because we just got done giving him a sponge bath. So, yeah. And it is sometimes fatiguing for Ben to type out full sentences. He's actually, are you having like one of those more tired days today?
You are? You were really good this morning.
So he's a little exhausted today.
This morning, so every morning I say to Ben, "Ben, how much energy you got?" And Ben does this. Want to show him what you do? Yeah, he whips his head back and forth.
We test his head movements.
And then I go, "How about your tuckability? How's the tuckability today? Let's show me your tuckability." Pretty good. All right. So that means, like, can he tuck his chin pretty well today? Can he move his head left and right? So the question you might ask is, well, Ben moves his head left and right for yes and no. Why can't he just tuck his chin for no or something? Or nodding his head yes. So it just takes a lot more energy for him to tuck his head than it is for him just to turn his head left and right. That's way less muscle movement for him. So it's just easier that way.
And it's hard for him to, like, hold it, too. Like, he doesn't have fine motor control. So he will turn his head, but he can't really sometimes control how how far he turns it.
It's just a wide range. Some days he has like strong, some days it's a little bit weaker, but yeah. What are you suctioning? What are you what are you suctioning? So Ben, you know, if he can't swallow, he gets a lot of thick secretions, which is, you know, saliva and stuff like that. And
It's
spit.
It's
you know?
a mixture of spit.
It's mucus.
It's mucus. Sometimes, you know, crap in his lungs. Most of the time, in Ben's case, it's postnasal drip.
Yeah.
He has quite a few allergies, but he doesn't do very well with allergy meds, even the non-drowsy kind. We've done Claritin, we've done Allegra, we've switched it. Ben will get drowsy on all of them. Doesn't matter. We've tried
even the non-drowsy stuff.
We've tried nasal sprays. No, doesn't make a difference for Ben, unfortunately.
So yeah, welcome in everyone. I know we have a ton of people coming in on TikTok and on Instagram, and you know, thank you guys for hanging out.
This is the first time we've streamed on like 4 or 5 different platforms, so it's kind of cool.
Way to communicate. It was very frustrating for you to know that you want, but you didn't have a way to convey it. My daughter just got her eye gaze at 22. She has CP. So
that's great that she has something.
I know Ben could probably answer this better with his keyboard. And I can answer maybe a little bit. So when Ben lost his hand function, it really took away the ability for him to do things he liked, like play video games and change his TV stations, which we've said on a bunch of our YouTube shorts and stuff like that, and Instagram, TikTok shorts. So it was really frustrating for him. Is that true? Is that accurate? That was pretty frustrating? Yeah. So when that happens and you don't have another reliable way that works, we've tried things like eye gaze, we've tried other switch access, but the switch access that was available was just for communication boards. Ben wasn't really interested in that. He really just wanted to play games and choose his TV shows and do the stuff he wanted to do. So Ben never really liked using just a communication board, you know, that was available with switch access. Ben could use switch access with his head. It's available, it's something, but there's really not a lot available for gaming and for picking your shows and for browsing YouTube and things like that. So once we started building that stuff, Ben became more interested. Is that true? Yeah. So we started building that stuff. We worked with Ben on, you know, relearning how to spell and how to like make sentences. And it's been about a year, or it's been really like 3 years of doing that. And he's doing so well. Like, we tell him every day we're really proud of him. And you know that we're really proud of you, right? Yeah, we tell him all the time. Super proud of Ben because he is, he's just finding new ways to express himself all the time. Every day, it's just something new. Like he texts his friend Eloise. If you guys are new here, Ben has made a friend who actually has the same condition as Ben, which is like really amazing because it's a super rare condition. There's like less than 300 people worldwide. And this girl Eloise, we met her and her family, and they came here, and it was an amazing visit. Ben had his keyboard at the time. He was able to talk to her, you know, just short things. And now at his own pace, he can text her. And every day he's typing something new to her. Like yesterday, he said something like, Eloise said, "Hey, how are you feeling, Ben?" And Ben said, "Hi, Eloise, I'm feeling so much better today." And I was like, these are little sentences that, you know, typically Ben's used to just saying yes and no and simple things. But being able to say something like that, even with the predictive text, is incredible. You know, it's just, we celebrate all that stuff. And Ben's just getting better and better and better. It's amazing. And he has this stuff in his head, right? It's just getting it out with clicks is difficult. And he's getting better and better and more proficient at it, which is key. It's great. How are you guys doing? We're doing well. Guys, we're going to try to answer questions and read chat the best we can.
We are streaming on 4 different platforms right now, and
we're just trying to read all the different chats. We have a bunch of
if we miss it, we apologize. But thanks for hanging out with us.
The Bunny True Fan, welcome in. Let's see. My daughter, so you said your daughter has eye gaze and she has CP. So Ben tried eye gaze. Unfortunately, Ben has low vision, but also a condition called nystagmus. So it's wiggly eyes, right? So Ben's eyes wiggle a lot. So it's very hard for him to focus on something, for eye gaze to track exactly where he's looking. So it's more frustrating than anything else. Now, there are other options like head tracking, where it's literally a mouse that kind of like, it's a little sensor that sits on his head and a mouse he can point on a computer. The problem with that is Ben can't really tilt his head down to point a mouse down. He can really only go left and right. So if we just used, you know, left and right mouse inputs, that would be fine. But the buttons seem to work the best. And
He likes the tactile feedback.
Yeah, he likes the tactile feedback.
He likes, if you can hear it, he likes
it makes clicks.
the clicks.
Yeah.
And then it is kind of fun to press.
Want to give me the other ones? So just a quick shout out to our friends and our partners. We have a foundation called the Narbe Foundation, where we not only build tools and stuff like we're building for Ben, we release it for free, and the foundation helps us like supplying the hosting and some of the tools we use to build this stuff. But we also are working with the foundation and other partners like Switch Toys to build these little buttons too. So these are 3D printed buttons that are really inexpensive. The button and the buttons and setup Ben has on his tablet right now that Nancy's setting up, they cost $200. This, with a different type of adapter, is less than $50 or around $50. And they're just as effective. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but these are the ones Ben uses on his chair. We basically put these up. They have little Velcro straps on his chair, and he can click them on his chair. And that's how he uses his computer when he's in his wheelchair.
Okay. Is that good?
She used to use a head switch and auto scan, but worked up to eye gaze. Yep, she likes the clicks too. Nice. Yeah, the clicks are nice. I mean, honestly, the clicks are...
It's kind of fun.
Yeah, they're very satisfying.
I like clicking all day.
So Ben uses two-step scanning. He can auto scan by holding down one button, which he does a lot. Sometimes you'll notice that he just goes in circles because he doesn't really have the energy to keep clicking. So sometimes he'll do that, and then he'll just wait till he hears something he wants and then clicks the other button, his enter button. Yeah, this is a very simple way. And the reason we built it the way we built it, and I'm sure you will be familiar with this, is there's not a lot of stuff out there that is simplified, but also gets you to the places you want to go. So being able to build this and using AI to build things like a full media hub to pick all of your shows, movies, music, live streams, whatever you want, in a very simple, easy to access with just two buttons is like, it's not really a common thing. It's not something that's really available. Same thing with being able to access everything in one spot. So Ben can go in and out. So it's essentially like an operating system for him. This doesn't really exist out there, at least not for free, and not so simplistic that like Ben can access it very easily and quickly. You know, he doesn't have to go through a ton of menus. It's just a very simple back and forth thing. So that was very important for us.
I think somebody from the assistive tech community who was looking for stuff, they were like, I want to find games and tools that don't have a high cognitive load, which I like that.
Yeah.
The way that they said that, because if a screen looks way too busy with too many directions,
Can you need suction? Yeah, all right. Good.
Okay.
Give him a suction. Someone sent a really nice comment. I actually missed it. Someone was thanking you for being a respiratory therapist. I don't know what you were saying. Ben's gonna get suction.
oh,
real quick.
sorry,
So
it's, you're gonna hear some suction noises.
Yeah. Let me go back and see what you said. If you want to repaste what you just said, because it's hard for us to track of everything. I might be able to I can't see it. Dang it. If you repaste your comment, that'd be nice, because we just missed it. Anyway. Very nice to meet you, Ben. Guys, thank you for being here. I know I can learn it. Here's our dog, Rush. He's a sleepy boy. He's just a sleepy boy. He's an old man.
I'm cleaning his ear.
Okay. To get stuff?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, God.
He's just having a hard day today.
Yeah. Hi, Narbe family. Hi, TV House Historian. Welcome in. Yeah, so let me just explain why we do these live streams. Live streams are for a couple reasons. right? One, probably the most important, is just a new social aspect for Ben and our family. We are very much homebodies. There's a lot of limitations when it comes to being caregivers, especially for someone like Ben. And that's completely cool, right? We know what we signed up for, and we're just trying to do the best we can with what we got, and that's what we're trying to show here. So being able to live stream and hang out with some new friends is awesome. It's just a new social aspect. We're able to meet people. We're able to raise awareness for our family, Ben, the condition, and also the software that we built for Ben, so we can maybe give back a little at the same time and help people out who might need this type of stuff, right? It's not perfect, but you know, we really want to be able to give back. So mostly for Ben, we're building stuff for Ben, but we're also kind of making it available online so other people can use it too. That's a big thing. And then lastly, the reason we do this is because we are bored. And we like to we like to do these types of fun things. Nancy and I have always had fun making content. And when we said, "Hey Ben, do you want to make content and do some stuff on the internet?" He said, "Yeah, that'll be fun." So
Ben says he wants to be famous.
Yeah, Ben said he wants to be famous. So it's just like something to do. It's a hobby. It's fun. It's, you know, it gives us something to do. You know, so we really appreciate all the people who come through and hung out with us, and you know, are here for our story, here for Ben, and yeah. Do you like streaming, dude? Yeah, Ben said yeah. So he's done getting suctioned, so it's safe. So if you guys heard that lawnmower sound, like I said, that is Ben's suction, and he needs it throughout the day. There are days where he is getting suctioned about 50, a million times, a billion times.
I would say on average, Ben gets suctioned 15 times a day.
Yeah, about 15, I would say, is accurate.
It's just part of his condition.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that accurate, Ben?
I thought she says you're a respiratory therapist. I know that sounded very well. I have to suction too. So thank you very much for what she does. Oh, okay, Nate. Okay, yeah. Thank you. Yeah.
What?
Outside my window, I know I like to look outside my window. Does Ben like things like that? Ben
has a hard time seeing out the window.
Yeah, he can't really see what's going on. So we went outside yesterday and we went into our gym. I'll show you. Actually, you guys want to see the snow real quick before we do this? You guys set him up?
Well, he's already set up.
Oh, he's already set up. Okay. If you want, do you want to open up the window? We'll show them. So
is the window
Ben
okay?
hates the snow. It's pretty out from outside. I mean, from inside looking out, but it is just awful out there. Here, let me lower the exposure so you guys can see it. Look at all that snow. Do you see those mounds over there? We got like 15 inches here. It is crazy how much snow there is.
Oh, and back to the respiratory therapy comment. Yeah. Thank you. I did respiratory therapy for about 12 years and quit my hospital job to take care of Ben full time. So I'm his personal RT.
You are.
Yeah. My life is suctioning. My life is boogers.
Nancy loves having a life of boogers.
Not really, but you know, I said poop or boogers. I'll take boogers.
Poop or boogers? I'll take boogers, she said.
But I've met many of nurses that said they rather deal with poop. It depends.
Ben's turning up the volume. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but Ben's turning up the volume because he's like, I can't hear my stuff. Can you guys please shut up?
Oh, yeah. He has a hard time concentrating.
Yeah. He's turning up the volume. So Ben has a settings menu on here where you can turn up the volume. He can shut down, restart his computer. His computer has facial recognition. A lot of computers do. His does. And then all of his software loads on startup. So all we have to do is basically set him up. He can restart his computer if something's wrong. It loads everything back up for him. He can get in and out of his stuff. Every now and then there's like a little hiccup, but yeah. You're increasing the volume even more?
Increase volume.
All right. I think that's loud enough, dude. Jeez, you're gonna blow my eardrums out. Do you want to answer a few questions before you do it into your game? You want to go to your keyboard?
Oh, we want to do Space Jam theme, right, today?
Yeah, we'll do the basketball thing and we'll explain all that.
Back.
So.
Settings. Communication.
Let's see. Welcome to the community, guys. Yeah, welcome in. Good morning, Ben and crew. Much love to you all. I love to look at snow, but I don't like being in it. Have an amazing day, all. Yeah, Nancy and I were shoveling for multiple hours recently. The hardest part and the most challenging thing is, here, Ben, let me ask you a question. How do you feel about snow? How do you feel about it? What do you think about snow? while he's
Controls.
answering, I'll just quickly say this. We have a challenge with the van. So we have to make sure everything is shoveled and everything is clear so we can get Ben out of the house, down the elevator, and along a path. So we have a path that goes down to our garage, and then we have to basically make a path, which we're going to pave it. It's not paved right now. We're going to actually pave a path from our driveway to that connection. If you guys have seen our backyard, there's like this grassy area. So we're actually just going to do a paved path that goes straight down to the other paved path. So that way we have a nicer spot for Ben to get in and out of. Usually we back the van up to the elevator, but with all this snow, it would be impossible to do. We would have to shovel like so much more. And we don't have a snow blower. We need to get one. But yeah. So Ben's answering a question.
Yes.
Do you like snow? How do you feel about snow? That's the question. How do you feel about snow?
You. I. Am. Want. Need. Don't. Know. Like. Am. Like. No. Don't. You. Get. Be. Do. See. Let.
So Ben's answering the question. I'm going to talk just for a second. I know, hopefully it doesn't interrupt you. Is that okay that I say what I'm going to say? Yeah, okay. So,
Space.
Ben is
Delete letter.
using a predictive text feature. So all he needs to do is type 1 or 2 letters, and then it'll bring up predictive text in a row. And Ben can hold down one button to get to in and out of those rows. So he holds down his right button to get in and out of the predictive text row. So right now he's going to do it.
You. Get. Be. Do. See. Let.
So he has I don't on the text box, and he's probably going to say something like, I'm not going to guess, but he's going to say something about I don't, you fill in the blank.
A, B, C, D, E,
But
F.
he's going to fill it in. Ben is getting better and better at this type of stuff.
G-H-I-J-K-L. G. L. G-H-I-J-K-L. Let, lie, like, little, look, love. Let, lie, like. A, to, that, it, you, this. A, to, that, it, you, this. A. 2. That. It. Was. Is. To. In. Up. Out. I don't like it.
Yeah, I don't like it either. It sucks. So Ben doesn't like snow either. We went out there and we went into the gym. So our gym is about 50 feet, 60 feet across the yard. We have a detached garage, and we have a French door that we can get Ben in and out of the gym with. He hasn't gone in there in a while, but yesterday we're like, do you want to go in the gym with us? And he said, yeah. And it's the first time he went out there in quite a few days since we had the storm this weekend. And he saw the snow, and the look on his face was just like, what the hell? Right? Yeah. He's like, oh my. He didn't realize how deep it was because, like, from his room, you can't really see it. Anytime it snows like this, we try not to do a ton. We try to stay indoors. You know, Ben gets in his chair and stuff, and like he'll be in the living room, hang out with us in the kitchen and stuff. But you know, to actually go outside and see how deep the snow is was pretty startling. So you're exiting. You're done talking. You don't want to answer any more questions. Hold on. Let's see if there's another question. Any other questions, guys? Did we miss anything? Let's see. Anything on TikTok? Let's see. Hey, how are you guys doing? We're doing well.
Keyboard.
Welcome in. Left is yes, right? No. Left is no. Right is yes. What's your favorite thing to do? Oh, that's a good one. Do you want to answer what's your favorite thing to do? What's your favorite thing to do, Ben?
Controls.
Hi, I'm Ritwick from India. I texted you guys a few days ago. Hi.
ABCDEF.
Welcome in, Ritwick. I've had enough of winter too, yeah.
GHIJKL.
For those of you who are in on Instagram,
MNOPQR.
we're trying to keep up with chat. So if you guys are talking on Instagram, we have a chat up for Instagram. It's hard to see everything. But if you guys want us to answer a question, just send it a few times. You know, we'll try to read it. We don't mind if you guys send it multiple times. It's all good.
R.
Yeah.
Q. P.
So the question Ben is answering is, what do you like to do?
MNOPQR.
Or what's your favorite thing to do? So right now, Ben is telling us that.
Please. Punch. Play. People. Pie. Put. Please.
Sweet Mimi.
Punch.
Yeah, that's funny. You want me to tell him why you have
Play.
that in there? I'll tell him afterward. So I'll read your comment to Ben in just a minute.
A. 4. Concentration. 4 5 6 7 8 9. YZ 0 1 2 3. STUVWX. MNOPQR. GHIJKL. ABCDEF. Controls. Space. Delete letter. Delete word. Controls.
You're not going to answer, or you're going to think of something different?
ABCDEF.
You're thinking of something different? He had play in there. Now he's changing his mind.
GHIJKL.
Ben said that they have a
MNOPQR.
child with CP. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry that the chat kind of goes by. So if you want to read
YZ
post stuff,
0
that's
1
cool.
2 3.
Let's
4
see.
5 6
Watch
7
you,
8
Ben. Do you
9.
like to watch birds? I do. Nancy likes to watch birds. Ben's not super interested.
Yes.
I love
No.
bird watching.
Help.
I made one of your
I-
streams. I have a
you.
question for Ben since I wasn't here many days. Sea creature. I really like sea cow
Yes.
myself. Oh, okay. We can ask him
No.
that. Remember that one, sea creature. What's Ben's favorite sea creature?
Yes. You. I. Don't. Am. Want. Need. No.
I'm gonna pull up
like.
chat on my phone, and then maybe I won't miss them. Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. We'll see.
I.
What is
Don't,
the
am,
most reliable
need.
chat?
No.
YouTube is probably the best.
I put YouTube up.
Because then Nancy can pull it up and we can see everything. Nancy can probably pull up YouTube right. Nancy, why don't you pull up YouTube and go back and see if we missed any chat?
Okay, hold on. Pop it out.
Someone mentioned their
Don't.
child.
Want. Need. No. Like. Don't. Am. Want. Need. No. Like. Don't. Am. Want.
Oh, I don't. You know what? Can you change the title for Twitch too? Because it says it's just a test.
Okay, so they said it's from this person named
Don't.
Sweet Mimi. Said, "Hi Ben, I have my son Mickey who has CP,
Like.
quadriplegic with a seizure disorder. I love how your family takes care of you. My son is going to have an assessment for a computer."
Oh, very cool. Yeah, awesome.
To. That.
So
You-
Ben, just so you know, Ben uses a Surface that we purchased ourselves. Actually, Ben purchased his own computer. There are some funds available through our state for technology, which is really cool.
4
We don't
5
always
6
use
7
it
8 9.
because they don't fund some
YZ
things. So
0 1 2
we
3.
basically just did this up on ourselves. Just so you know, not everyone has to do that. But yeah,
MNOPQR.
Ben, you have such a beautiful smile and such a great family. Ben has excellent attention and is very smart. Yeah, Ben is a smart guy. He's a thought smeller. I mean, a smart fella.
A. B. A, B, C, D, E, F.
So Deborah says they've been burning
G,
my
H, I, J,
vocal cords
K,
away
L.
to give me an airway. This time it took more of my voice away. I'm so sorry, Ben, for interrupting.
A, B, C, D, E,
You
F.
like watching birds? I do. I love
Controls.
watching birds. And that really
A, B,
sucks,
C, D, E,
but
F.
I'm glad that you can type on a computer to chat with us.
A.
I don't know if you heard Nancy, but she said she's very happy you could type on a computer to chat with us, and she's sad that she's sorry that that happened.
Okay.
So does Ben like audiobooks? He's listened to a couple of audiobooks. He's listened to Ready Player One, which he liked. He wasn't interested in the movie, but he did like the audiobook. And then he listens to The Lord of the Rings every now and then. He's not super into podcasts or audiobooks. He has the option. He has a YouTube search and all this stuff. We have premium, so he can actually listen to a ton of stuff. We have Spotify and Audible. He is just not really into it, which is fine.
MNOPQR.
What aesthetics was on TikTok?
One of them, I saw him for a second. I saw
Yeah.
them. It's a pair of brothers. I don't know who it was.
M.
He said hello.
Hi. Welcome in.
So we're streaming on YouTube, Instagram.
Did you change the title for the the Twitch?
Change the title for the Twitch.
I just-
didn't
yeah.
know I was supposed to do that.
I just said that.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought you wanted me to just pop up.
No. Go to Twitch and then just change the title. Just log into Twitch and then our title says this is a test. I changed it, but for some reason it didn't take. So
Q.
Oh, are we affiliate now?
not yet.
P.
We need so if you guys want to help us,
4.
we need to have it consistently for a certain number of time. So if you guys want to
MNOPQR.
Average viewers on 4 different days.
yeah, if you guys want to help us with getting affiliate on Twitch, our Twitch account is the same as this, Narbe House. You just got to idle it, maybe send a message or something, follow us on Twitch. That'd be really nice. We still don't have affiliate yet on Twitch.
R.
It just gives us, I think it gives us a few more options.
MNOPQR.
Sorry. So I'm going to stop talking because I'm interrupting Ben. So go for it. Sorry. Go ahead.
STUVWX.
Okay, I changed it. I said we need more views for affiliate. Come hang out with our fam.
Perfect. Thank you.
MNOPQR. GHIJKL.
Incognito?
Hold on. I'm letting
G.
Ben finish.
L.
Oh, here. You can't see it.
G.
Yeah, now go for the K. There you go. Go for the K now. He doesn't have his glasses on, guys. So sometimes Ben doesn't like wearing his glasses, so he just listens to the audio and he tries to make out what's on the screen, and he's like, I think I have it spelled right. And then every now and if I'm talking over him, I know it gets confusing. So let me not do that. I apologize, Ben.
K.
I'm
GHIJKL.
looking at a blank screen. Did your dad say that earlier?
Basket.
I don't know.
Baskets.
Is
Basket.
YouTube? Can you see the
Basking.
YouTube video on yours?
Basketball. Basketball. Basket. Baskets. Baskin. Basking. Baskle. Basketball.
We're still live.
Yeah, it works. I don't know if you can hear me, Dad, but you might have to refresh your page or something or
Basket.
change your quality. I don't know. Okay, is YouTube working for anyone else? Is everyone else able to see us on YouTube?
Basketball. It. Yes. My. The. Don't. You. 4 5 6 7 8 9. It. Yes. My. The. Don't. You. I like
Yes.
basketball.
I don't know. Okay, thank you. Yeah, I don't know if someone wants to just type, Nancy, I don't know if you want to type a message in the chat to my dad and just say refresh it because it works for everyone else. So okay, so Ben said I like basketball. So someone asked,
4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
what
9.
do you like to do? What's your favorite thing? So Ben says I like basketball. I don't know if it's his favorite thing to do, but it's definitely something he loves to do right now. Would you guys like to see Ben's new basketball game in action?
A, B, C, D, E, F. Controls.
You want to do it? I know you've been dying to play basketball. He's like, I can't wait to show you guys this new game. So a little bit of a backstory about this game.
Exit.
Ben asked for basketball back in the early summer, and I couldn't figure out a good way to do it that it would look cool enough. So
Phrases.
what happened was, I'm gonna lower the volume a little, okay? There you go. So what happened was I recently, just the last few weeks, messed around with AI and asked it about how to build a basketball style game. And it gave me some options and I played around with it. And within a day, I built him a really cool and pretty fun basketball game. It's on his hub. So if you guys are interested in using Ben's hub, it's on narbehouse.com or you go to narbehouse.github.io. You can access the hub and play some of these games. Yeah. So it's free, available for anyone. We don't sell this thing at all. We have a thing on there for tips if anyone wants to tip us, but it's not required. So I'll show you guys Ben's game. So Ben has the exact same layout as what is online. So this is done on purpose. So that way Ben can experience the same thing, or you guys can experience the same thing Ben has. So let's zoom in.
Next page. Benny says, a Simon Says style game where you need to match the Benny's baseball, a full baseball simulation, Benny's basketball shooter, a fun basketball shooting, opening Benny's welcome to Benny's basketball shooter. Press space to scan starting game.
So this is Ben's basketball game. So he is able to hear a sound, it dings. Oh, it just missed.
Miss.
So it's a 3D game. Effectively, it's like it basically shoots from around the court. It has 12 shots, 3 shots from varying distances, each distance, varying distance. And then he has a bonus mode. So if he gets all 12 shots, he has to shoot till he misses. And then he can get, the point of the game is to get the highest score possible. Ben will reset this game 100 times during the day. Nice shot. Ben will reset this game like a million times during the day because he's like, all he wants to do is get the high score. So if he misses one, he's like, well, dang it, I have to reset it now. But it's very addicting for him. So this game is available if you guys want to try playing it. We are making a lot of fun new games like this for 1 and 2 button setups. So many of these games, guys, you can play with just 1 or 2 buttons. This Ben plays with 2 buttons. If you play it with just 1 button, it auto scans. So you can just time it based on the auto scan that it has. But yeah, this is built for people with limited inputs. Hey, Rush, calm down. Hey, shh. So this is one of Ben's favorite things to do right now, is play his game. So if you guys see, there's a couple towels here. These towels are just to make a little, basically a wall for Ben to click his buttons against. And this is how he clicks his buttons. It's the easiest way to do it. It's very fast to adjust.
2 points.
Very nice. So Ben is charging to shoot it. Ooh, I can't believe you hit that shot. So just as you can see, it just goes further and further back, and he has to make more and more distant shots. And that's how this works.
Two points.
Yeah, Rush is a barky boy. Ooh, nice shot. So this thing does have scan speed. It seems to be moving a little fast for him. But it has a helper mode, so that way when the rim and the basket turns green... Oh, I just missed it. I'm going to slow this down for you, okay?
Paused.
I think it's on.
Settings.
I think it's on fast. Scan speed, aimer speed, default.
Aimer speed. Slow. Aimer speed. Slowest.
I'll make it slower. There you go.
Back.
I don't know. Did you leave it on default for a reason? I slowed it down so it's a little easier for you. Go for it. Try it out. See if that's better. Aim it. Let it go, because just try shooting. I know the ball isn't there. Just try shooting it anyway. I think it's just glitched. Try it anyway. There you go. Oh, jeez. You didn't even let it aim all the way.
Miss.
Is that too slow? Yeah, okay, hold on. Let's make it a little bit faster.
Paused.
Hold on.
Settings. Aimer speed. Aimer speed. Back.
Try that out.
Resume game.
So Ben can change these settings himself. I'm just helping him out. I don't think I heard it yet. Oh, no.
Miss.
Air ball. No, you hit the rim on that one. So you can play this with your hand too. So if someone doesn't want to use scan and select, you can actually use your mouse to aim it. Sorry, guys. Stuffy nose. I'm gross. There you go. That's better. Ooh, nice shot.
Game over.
All right, so it has a
Final
score.
17.
So we got 17. So let's play again. I'm going to show them how that. So if you guys wanted to use your hand, you could use your hand to shoot it too, or your fingers. So you use your finger, mouse, like eye tracking, eye gaze would work with this. But essentially, you just look. It would lock in. It would charge it, and then you could shoot it.
2 points.
So that's how we could play it with Ben. So sometimes me and Ben have like a little bit of a competition where I'll play and then he'll play. We try to beat each other's score. It's a lot of fun.
Two points.
So there's this game. We're going to be working on possibly a football style game that's like based on basically the same kind of principle, where he has to aim toward where he wants to throw the ball, depending on like what the play is. The issue with that for me is like building out the players. But that's an idea we have. We're going to be doing a dice game for Ben. I'm going to turn this up for you so you can hear it. We're going to be doing a game that has dice, so you can play games like Yahtzee, Farkle, or just have a dice rolling mechanism. So that way, if he wants to play things like D&D, for example, we have a bunch of different D&D dice, right? D20s, D12s, whatever.
2 points.
That way, you can play D&D with this, with this. Instead of needing to roll dice, you can have basically a dice rolling setup that he can independently find and select the dice he wants on his computer. Yeah, so we have a bunch of things in the works. These are all going to be online. So again, we make stuff for Ben, but we want to share the love. So if anyone is interested in using these apps, please do. We love being able to help people out.
2 points.
You guys, I don't know if you guys can hear the little it's like a little cheering section. Anytime he gets the ball in, it goes like a crowd. Do you like that? Yeah.
2 points.
You gonna get a high score for everyone? You better. You better get a high score. I'm gonna see what the stream looks like on your phone.
2 points.
Let's see. Just checking the
3
stream
points.
quality. that's cool. That looks good. Good. Let's see what it looks like on
3 points.
Instagram. I don't know how to see our own live stream on Instagram. Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh, cool. Our own
3 points.
Oh, yeah.
Game over. Final score 25.
Great job.
I'm happy that this works.
You're like a Michael Jordan or something.
I'm happy we're able to get all of our live streams working. Couldn't you
Play
tell us
again.
about Ben's communication board, please? So Ben doesn't use a communication board.
Restarting game.
He uses a. Hey Ben, do you want to show them your?
He does.
You want to show them your apps? You want to just go through and show them your apps and stuff real quick?
He does have boards.
He has boards. He doesn't use them that much. Because Ben likes, he'd rather type. He does have some boards for like quick phrases. Like for example, when he needs suction, he has a quick
Paused.
board. But you'll see him go in and out of it right now.
Continue game.
So he's going to show you how he gets to his. You want to show him the boards you have, like your needs board, like suction and things like that. How you get to that real quick?
The Instagram video,
Restart
is that
game.
okay the way that it is?
Why?
Okay.
What's wrong with it?
Can they see all of Ben's screen?
Yeah,
Main menu.
It looks like it's cut off, but if you roll up,
Main
is
menu.
The rest
that's.
of the
I
screen?
literally just zoomed in to the
Settings.
chat.
Oh,
So
got
that's.
it.
It looks like this
Start
screen
game.
here.
Okay.
That's what it looks
It
like.
does have everything.
Exit
Okay.
Yeah.
game.
Okay.
So Ben's going to show you how he gets in and out of stuff.
Exit. Return to menu. Press spacebar to start.
So this is Ben's gaming hub. Do you want to show him your phrase board on this one, just to show him that, or the keyboard and the YouTube search on this
Benny's
one?
P3GL game. A pet. Benny's mini golf. A top-down mini golf. Benny's matchy match. Previously called.
Yeah. So the
Benny's chess and
everything you can get
Benny's
is on.
chess and
If you go to
Benny's
narbehouse.com or
defense.
narbefoundation.org,
A
you can
fun
go to Benny's
simple
hub and you can actually try
Benny's
out.
basketball
You can try out this
fun
stuff. This is all free. It's available.
Benny's
So.
baseball. A full
We put it up
baseball
online
suit.
for people to
Benny
use. So
says,
it does have some glitches. There are some things I need to fix on it, but you know, it's a work in progress. So if you notice something, please let us know.
Filter.
I
Cool.
actually have a question for the
Back to
TikTok
main
people
menu.
because I'm not the most familiar with
Home menu.
TikTok.
Press spacebar to start scanning.
What are these little emoji things that people are sending? Are they kind of like
Exit hub.
coins
Close the
or
hub and
bits
return to
like
main menu.
Twitch?
I don't know.
I'm not familiar. Are you guys sending us stuff?
I don't know.
I have no idea.
Journal.
Okay, so Ben has these boards. So this is Ben's
Benny's
default
hub.
board. This is how he
Live
gets in and
streams.
out of his stuff. He can get to live streams. His live streams and his shows. He can get to any show that he likes. So he
Movies.
has like over 300 shows and
Yeah.
movies and all the episodes you could think of mapped to his computer that
Back
load.
to main menu.
They automatically load in a browser. When he has this player bar that pops up at the bottom of them. Maybe we can show you that in a minute. So go to your phrase boards and just show them like
Settings.
your basic phrase boards, I guess.
Communication. Communication menu. Phrases.
So these are his phrase boards. So this is driven by a spreadsheet.
Back.
Nancy and I can add what he needs here. I'm going to be figuring out a way for Ben to add his own phrases into his own phrase board
Phrases.
for when he wants to say something quickly. I'm going to be developing that
Phrases.
too for Ben, and that's something I'm going to be developing as a part of his keyboard. And that will also live on the hub. So eventually there'll be a keyboard that lives in Ben's software that he can add his own phrases to,
Basic.
that he doesn't need us to add them.
Basic.
So he goes into basic. You can just go through them. Maybe just go through a couple and have them hear what it is.
Yes.
So he has a simple yes and no phrase board.
No.
See, so it's just a bunch of default words that Ben might need quickly. This is just for, just when he needs something quick, he doesn't want to open his keyboard, he could just go here and say yes and no. I mean, usually we just use his head movements for yes and no, but this gives him all the stuff he needs.
I don't know.
There you go. Do you want to show them, what's another one? Do you want to show them how your shows and movies work? You want to show them how you get to like one of your favorite movies or one of your favorite shows? We'll show it for a second. We don't have to show it very long. But we can show them what that looks like the player bar. So Ben's software used to have a mechanism where he would have to press the button 3 times on the right side to close the browser. Right now, it has a player bar built in that he can access, so he can change things like the volume, the next show, play, pause. He actually has a help button on there. So if he's in the middle of watching The Simpsons and he doesn't want to escape The Simpsons, he has a button on there that says help. It says, I need help. Usually that means he needs suction. So we just come up and we suction him when he needs help. So if he's just watching a show and we can't tell if he needs suction, he'll tell us. So why don't you demonstrate that, Ben? And I think people will find that pretty cool.
All right, thanks for hanging out,
Communication.
Pandit. We try to stream every Thursday around 10 a.m. Eastern, so maybe we'll see you in the next one.
Yeah, thank you for being here.
Yeah.
Entertainment. Emergency.
OMG, I love you guys.
Delulu.
we have a lot of love from our online community.
Yeah, thank you guys.
It's awesome.
Nice
one
work
can see
helping
me.
enable him. Oh, thank you. Yeah, we're
I'm too short.
yeah, Nancy's here.
Menu.
It's all focused on Ben, so.
Movies. Shows.
So Ben's going to show you his player bar, just so you can understand how that works, because this is one big thing that Ben wanted, and this is a huge quality of life improvement for Ben. Just being able to get to his favorite show, watch any episode he wants of that show, and then be able to get in and out of it independently by himself without needing someone to go and say, hey, what show do you want next? You know,
Next.
Ben has access to almost everything he needs.
Kids.
Like he has Google search, he has YouTube search, he has his games.
Cartoon Network.
He has a bunch of TV shows from any streaming platform. Seriously, you think of a streaming platform, we can add it for him. All we have to do is add the mechanism for how it opens, and it's not that hard.
Comedy.
Yeah, because if some of you guys are not familiar, some of these apps, like the Netflix app and the YouTube app and other
Yes.
things like that, they are not as easily accessible to Ben like it is for you and I.
Yeah. They don't have
they
scan
have-
and select, really.
Yeah, they have accessibility features, but it's not as easy to navigate
Yeah.
for someone like Ben, who is very low vision. Too much text or anything that's too busy will sometimes confuse him.
Yeah.
Continue.
So simple is best, and this is the best way for
Continue.
him.
Yeah.
So it was pretty cool that Ari was able to figure out a way to customize this
Yep.
for his
So
needs.
if you guys see it right now, it's loading one of his shows, is loading The Simpsons. It takes a second. It's coming from a Plex server, so this is like one of the...
You're like the guy. You're a legend.
So there you go. So let's pause it for a second because we don't want to get messed up. Here, let me pause it real quick. So I'm just going to pause it real quick. Whoops. Hello? Hold on a second. Let me close it. Hold on, don't hold the blue button.
Season
Oh, because
one.
he's holding the blue button. Hold on, don't click anything.
Continue.
I'm just going to get there for you. I just want to pause it because I don't want it to pick up the sound for you. Because we're not supposed to show stuff like this because it's copyright.
Yeah, YouTube and other
Give it a second.
social media, very strict. If we
Yeah.
hear a little bit of TV or
Okay.
music,
Yeah, it'll
give
flag
us
it.
a warning.
So
We'll get in
Ben
trouble.
Ben has The Simpsons on. So do you want to press help just so people can hear what that sounds like?
I need help.
Excuse me. So he'll click I need help. Click it again.
Good
I
morning,
need help.
Puff Puff.
So he'll click I need help when he needs help. All of these buttons, he has an exit button. You want to go to exit, so it'll show you how it closes. If he holds it down, it scans backwards. So then he can exit by himself. It's an exit button. And then he has the controls at the bottom, and it brings him back to his board. When he's done, it'll close Chrome. So everything opens in Chrome. When Chrome opens, it has that little player bar, and that player bar will send all the commands to the browser so that way Ben can play his shows and stuff. You can go back to playing games. I know you want to play games. Thank you for showing that. Good job.
It's not focused on him anymore. Oh, there it is. Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Sorry.
Deborah.
Let me turn this to manual focus.
Thanks for hanging out. We'll see you next time.
Web search.
Yeah, so
Journal.
Ben,
Web search.
all of Ben's shows and movies
Journal.
and stuff play
Benny's Hub.
easily for him. He can scan through all the options, but we built this thing
Benny's Hub.
so that way
Press
Ben
spacebar to start.
can access anything he wants, and we're just growing it. We're growing it. We're building it out. We're making it better and better all the time.
Tools.
Ben gives us like
A growing library of
the
various
stuff he
1 and 2
wants on it. You know, he
Game
tells us what he wants us to
Press
build,
spacebar to
and then
start
we
scan.
kind of build it. Or I'll give him suggestions and say, "Hey Ben, do you want a dice game?" He
Back
says
to
yes,
main
right?
menu.
The next game he wants, which is tough to do, because I would love to make a game that's based on something he likes, like a Spider-Man game, but I also want to release it online. So we're going to try to figure out how to make it so that way it's not copyright. So it's like Spider-Man, but not Spider-Man. Something similar.
Benny Man.
Benny Man, yeah. Everything is Benny. If you guys noticed, all of Ben's games are based on Benny. They're built for Benny, so we call him Benny. Benny's bowling. Benny's basketball. Benny says. It's all Benny. I made a game that I really like.
Simon Says style game.
I called the game
Match the following sequence
Benny's
with
Bug Blaster, and it's a tower defense game that Ben has to squash bugs. But he's not really into it. He hasn't played it a ton. He hasn't even beat the game yet. So he beat it when it used to be called Tower Defense, and it was it didn't have bug theme stuff. But now it's themed as bugs. But if you guys want to play Benny's Tower
Benny's
Defense game, let me know what you
A
think.
full baseball
It's on
simulation
Benny's
game
Hub.
with
So if you,
no
you just Google
reaction
Benny's Hub,
Simply make
Narbe House
choices.
Benny's Hub, you'll be able to get to
Benny's
it.
basketball
But yeah,
A fun basketball.
How does
Opening
he talk?
Benny's. Welcome to Benny's.
how does he talk? Well, we just showed that. If you are new here, we have a ton of videos about Ben talking. Ben doesn't use his, he's non-speaking, but he can use his keyboard on his computer to scan and select rows to get to different letters to make sentences. And it has predictive text, so he can, pick words and stuff that he wants and then say sentences he needs to say. If you guys are interested in seeing how that works, seriously, we have a free app online that you guys can use. It's very simple. It's built for Ben, so that way Ben can easily speak and say stuff to us, and that's the whole point. Hi, Donna. Our friend Donna's here. Donna, we think that you might be our number one super. We think Donna is our number one super fan, and we really appreciate Donna.
On YouTube. because
On YouTube,
she
yeah.
Literally comments on everything.
Yeah, Donna's always here. How old is he? Ben is 29. He's going to be 30 pretty soon. So he's playing basketball right now. This is the newest game we built. Actually, the newest game I built for him is actually checkers and chess. Ben has been playing a lot of checkers. So I say Ben only plays like 4 games. He plays basketball the most. He'll play trivia second most. Then he'll play matchy match. And then he will play checkers every now and then. So.
Mimi said, "Thank you, Ben. Mickey always needs our help for everything, but when it comes to movies, he sometimes gets frustrated because he can't understand what he wants clearly."
Oh, because he can't understand, because he can't give you feedback. He can't tell you what he wants clearly.
2 points.
So if you ever want some input about how to do that, if Mickey ever wants some easier way to get to that stuff, we have a system available that's very simple. That's you can independently access. It took like 10 years for Ben to get this system, but I used AI to build it all. Guys, I want to say this very clearly. I am not a programmer, okay? I would say I'm a developer at this point, but I'm not a programmer. I don't know much about programming. I use AI to help me program everything, and it takes my ideas and my development, the ideas for what I want to develop, and it puts them into practice. And it takes a lot of trial and error, but I was able to develop this stuff with 0 programming background. I don't know a thing about programming. So don't sit on this technology.
2
This
points.
technology is so powerful, and if you're against it because of environmental reasons, I totally get it. For us, being able to do this for Ben, it really, if I didn't have this purpose and this reason to do it, I don't know if I would use AI that much.
2
But I'm using it for this reason, because it is so important, right? Sure, I could have went to school, or I could have hired someone or something like that, but there's a lot of time and energy and effort that has to go into that we don't have the luxury of. Ben's condition is progressive. Being able to do things
2
here and
points.
now is so powerful, and it makes things just that much richer in our lives. So I'm very thankful for this technology, okay? And I know that there are a lot of negatives to it. There's a lot of negatives to a lot of things in this world. But I'm just saying that without getting political or talk about environmental stuff, this is just something that we couldn't wait on, and it's improved Ben's quality of life so much, and that's really what's important to us. So, we're going to use it to the best of our ability, and we're going to share the stuff we build, so that way people don't have to reinvent the wheel with it, and we're hoping that helps offset it.
3 points.
AI for good. There are ways for AI to help humanity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do know that I understand the negatives, right? And I'm torn on it. I truly am. But
3 points.
this has been such a game changer, and it has been
Perfect game.
such.
Entering
Ooh,
bonus mode.
sorry.
Sudden
It's been a game changer. We're talking about. Ben is going into bonus mode. We got to be careful. We got to be quiet.
3 points.
He's getting excited.
Three points.
Oh! Come on, Ben. Get a high score, dude. Come on.
Miss.
No!
Final score 33.
You gonna try again? You gonna try again? No? Are you done?
Play again.
You gonna play again? Yeah, he's playing again. All right, let's see it.
I'm
Starting
obsessed
game.
with this game.
Yeah, he loves this game. I'm so glad that this game. So this is one of those games, guys, that I wasn't sure if it was going to be a hit, and it totally became a hit with Ben. It's like one of his favorite games right now.
Is this Steph Curry or is it Stephen Curry? I don't know.
What are you talking about?
The basketball
2
player
points.
forget. How do you say his name?
Steph.
Steph
I
Curry.
think it's Steph. Yeah,
Yeah.
I believe.
This is how much I know about sports lately.
Yeah.
2 points.
All right, Ben, come on, get a high score again. So, yeah, Ben is obsessed with this game right now, which is great.
This is dark.
2 points.
Hello, hello, hi, welcome in, guys. Thank you for being here. A lot of people are saying hello, Ben. So you guys are watching Ben's favorite thing to do right now.
2
If we're
points.
missing chat, I apologize. We're very into this game with Ben right now. It's funny. Ben, so just so you guys know, Ben, while he doesn't have voluntary movement
2 points.
of certain things, when Ben is sounding out words or getting focused, he will make certain like mouth gestures that he doesn't realize he's doing. He cannot do it himself. It is just something his body does naturally. So like when he's like shooting, he'll like put his lips together and go,
2
oh.
points.
Ooh. It's like I can see how like how focused he gets. It's great.
Two points.
Oh my god, are you about to get a perfect game, dude? I don't want to jinx it.
Two points.
Woo! He's getting it. If you guys can see, the basketball hoop goes further and further away. So playing this without the helper mode is really tough. Ben plays with helper mode because it's the easiest way for him to do it. No.
Miss.
No, not like this. Oh, here he goes. He's getting tight. He's getting pissed. So, can I explain when you get tight what that means? Can I explain that? Yeah? Okay.
Miss.
So, if you guys are new here, first of all, welcome in. Ben has a condition that affects myelin, right? So that myelin is what essentially insulates nerves and helps send signals to different parts of the body.
3 points.
What it does is it sends like a barrage of signals. So like it effectively is, if it's not on, it's off. It's not off, it's on, right? So Ben can't control certain things. So when he gets excited, it forces like a ton of signals to go all sorts of different directions, and his body can't do anything except get super tight. So if he gets excited or mad or whatever,
3
he will get
points.
really tight. So sometimes you'll see his
Game
arms
over.
go down and
Final
he'll push
score,
away.
22.
So that's just a part of the condition.
Yeah.
He has a baclofen pump, which is a little pump that's in his abdomen,
Restart.
and it gives him a medication called baclofen, and it loosens him up so that way he doesn't get super tight. He gets tight, but he doesn't get super tight. We've been lowering it so he's a little tighter than normal, but that's to try to give him more swallowing
Miss.
capabilities. So we figured maybe if we lowered the baclofen, he'd be able to swallow a little better. Yet to be seen, but we're trying stuff because it's important to keep trying new things. You gonna reset it? You want to show people how you reset it because you get mad at it?
Miss.
You might as well reset it, dude. So Ben has to hold down. Ben holds down the right button to reset it. It opens the pause menu. So all of his games, if you guys are going to use some of his games, holding down the right button
Miss.
will let open the pause menu. You got to hold it the whole time. Remember, hold it, hold it, hold it. There you go. Just hold it till you get the pause menu.
Paused.
So you hear pause, and now he can go into the pause menu and you reset the game.
Continue game. Restart game.
So now he's going to restart it so you get a perfect score. So this is what Ben does all the time.
Restarting game.
He holds down the button, restarts it anytime he misses.
Miss.
Well, you got to hold it down.
Miss.
All right, just look at the window the whole time until you hear paused. Don't look at the screen. Just look at the window. Oh, God.
Paused.
There you go.
Continue game. Main menu.
So I don't know if you guys can see. Ben is wearing his Space Jam shirt right now.
Restart game.
So
Continue game.
Ben is rocking Space Jam.
Main menu. Settings.
Oh, you done? You sick of it?
Restart game.
Huh? Now you're restarting it? Okay. Let me show you guys
Restarting game.
his sweet Space Jam shirt. Welcome to the jam.
Miss.
So when we were kids, I played a lot of basketball when we were kids, and Ben and I,
Miss.
Ben, I remember when we were kids, he used to get my rebounds a lot. Like he would hang out under the basket, and you know I'd shoot with him, but also he would get the rebounds all the time. So Ben was my little rebound guy.
Miss.
I think I have a photo of Ben, actually. Maybe I'll show it. Maybe we'll make a short about this. We like to make shorts about the different things we do for Ben, so we do with Ben. So maybe I'll make a short of him with that picture. Ben the astronaut, yeah.
Continue.
God bless, you guys are giving the internet. You guys giving me something. I'm in Texas
Restart
across the
game.
Narbe. Oh, thank you, yeah. I'll say this, guys, directly. There's a lot of stuff going on in the world, and it's a crazy time right now.
Restarting
Okay.
game.
And you know what? Sometimes we just gotta like take a deep breath and remember the things that are important, you know? And yeah, that's all I gotta say about that.
2 points.
Ooh. Ooh. All right, we'll watch a little bit more of the game. And what time is it, Nancy?
It's 11:47.
Okay, so we'll probably end here in the next like 15 minutes or so, 10 minutes. But I just want to say thank you guys for being here.
2 points.
Abasosaurus? Welcome in. Welcome in. Hi. Ben is deep in his basketball game right now, so getting Ben to talk to you guys, it's gonna be a hard sell to Ben. So he's
2 points.
trying to win basketball. But yeah, thank you guys for being here. Appreciate all the love and all the support. If you guys haven't seen our new video, we have a video on YouTube, just a little bit of a day in the life and talking about stuff and answering questions that we haven't answered before. But yeah.
Go to narbehouse.com. It's the first video.
Yeah, first video on narbehouse.com. Twin Aesthetics. I don't know if Ben watches football. If so, what does he think? Who does he think will win the Super Bowl? So we are from New England. So Ben, while we don't watch football that much anymore, and I know we're going to get a lot of hate about this, Ben actually has only a handful of sports things.
Restarting game.
Besides the Space Jam stuff. This should say enough for answering that question for you. There you go. I think you guys, good old Deflate Man, Deflategate boy.
Yeah. He doesn't watch football anymore.
No, he doesn't really watch football anymore, but yeah. Hey, Ari, try to pronounce my username. Let's see. Shazebali? Shazebali. I don't know. Is that right?
2 points.
Shazebali? Something like that. Anyway, so Ben
Sure, Ben.
is a Patriots fan, and, which is interesting, he loves the Patriots, but he's not a Red Sox fan. He is a Yankee fan. But he doesn't really watch sports anymore. He'd rather play his games, play kind of sports on his tablet. So that's what we do.
Two points.
Yeah, Ben is a 100% Patriots fan. When he was younger, we do have a clip of this somewhere. But Ben has a clip of him watching the 2017 Super Bowl. Oh, by the way, it's right here. I could have just held this up. He has a shirt, but he also has this blanket. I could have just held this up, but Ben has a video out there of him watching that Super Bowl and him just getting super excited and just like his hands were going up and he was all fucking stoked. It was great. I will share their website. Thank you. Yeah, if you guys, honestly, if you guys share anything we do, we hope that it goes to either the foundation or Benny's Hub, because realistically, like, anyone can come watch our stuff. That's always cool. Sharing Ben's story is cool, but one of the most meaningful things that we think we're doing right now is building these little apps for Ben, like these games for Ben, and putting them online for other people to use. And I know that they're very simple games, but they mean the world to Ben. And I know if they help Ben, I know they could help some other people out there. So just to say, I want to say this clear as day. Ben wasn't on social media before he came here, okay? There are people out there who are not on social media who are not going to find our stuff, but it's going to be up to us to share this stuff and maybe get it in the eyes or in the periphery of someone who might know somebody who could use it to make a difference. We already know that there are hundreds of people who visit the hub right now, but honestly, I feel like if we could just have, as many people share that would be amazing, right? It's free, it's open source, it's on GitHub, people can take it, use it, modify it. We saw how long it took for Ben to get access. We don't want that to happen to anyone else if we can help it, especially for this kind of system, right? I'm not saying it's good for everything and everybody, but if there's someone out there who could potentially use one or two buttons and they're in a place where There's not a lot of stuff
2
that worked for
points.
them. Maybe this will give them, something to do. Maybe this will spark some inspiration in someone to build something similar for their loved one. So thank you guys. Thank you for sharing. Really, it means a lot.
3 points.
Oh yeah? You burping? Yeah. Get it, dude. Come on. Get it.
Miss.
Oh, damn it. He's getting tight. He's getting frustrated. He's like, I almost had a perfect score. This
3
sucks.
points. Game over.
All right.
Final score 22.
Do you want to go to your keyboard and say bye to everyone? You want to say thanks and goodbye and all that stuff?
Main menu.
We can show you guys how he types too, if you guys want to see that. So I know a lot of people are interested in this. The technology side of things, obviously, we love
Exit game.
showing Ben and our story, but I think ultimately being able to show the stuff we're
Return to
building
menu. Press
is really what
spacebar
this is
to
all about
start
right now.
scanning. Benny's P3GL game. Benny's mini golf. A top-down mini golf.
Ben, I'm a huge fan of your videos. Thank you for making people laugh and keep it up. Ah, thank you. Ben, you hear that?
Blaster. A tower defense style.
Someone said,
Benny's bowling.
let's see,
A
who's that?
fun,
Shooter?
simple bowling
Shooter
game.
King YouTube?
Benny's basketball shooter.
Hi, Ben. I'm a huge fan of your videos. Thank you for making people laugh. Keep it up. That's really
Benny
nice.
says. A Simon Says style.
That's a smile.
Next page.
If you guys notice, Ben has a little twitch on his right eye.
Reset.
That thing comes and goes all the time. So just that's actually pretty new.
All.
He hasn't had twitches like that.
Back
So
to main menu. Home menu. Press spacebar to start scanning. Exit
Oh,
hub.
this person's
Close
from
the hub
TikTok.
and return to
TikTok,
main
yeah.
menu.
They're on TikTok with a YouTube username.
Live streams. Audio. Shows.
TikTok.
Movies. Back.
We're not as big on TikTok, but we're trying.
Back to
Yeah,
main
TikTok. Our social media game, guys. Like we're doing the best we can. It is really difficult for us. Making new and interesting types of videos that isn't like regurgitating the same story and over and over again is kind of difficult for us. We are
Communication menu.
very much homebodies. We try to answer questions and we try to do I think the live streams are the most fun for us because it's very casual. We're able to come online. Maybe we make a short out of it. It gives Ben some interaction, gives us some interaction. So yeah, I think the live streaming is what we're good at. So if you guys like these live streams, we'll keep doing it. Just let us know. Yeah, it's one of these things that we're not sure what the most effective thing is just to kind of get more interaction. I think the live streaming seems to be the best. We seem to get the most, dedicated people come through and say hi. So it's really cool.
Hi, keeping everyone positive from Scotland.
Hi.
G.
We have a friend from Scotland. Ben is.
G-H-I-J-K-L.
I'm going to show you guys how Ben types. So I know this has been on some of the videos, but let's just show this live so you guys can see exactly how Ben uses his keyboard.
Controls.
I think this is pretty cool and pretty important to show.
Get. Good. Go. Going. 4 5 6 7 8 9. YZ 0 1 2 3. STUVWX.
So this is how Ben
1 2 3.
types on his keyboard.
STUVWX. MNOPQR. GHIJKL. ABCDEF. Controls. Get. Good. Go. Going. Guy. Game.
Bye, Ben. You and your family are so great. Goats. Love you all. Have a good one. See ya.
Good.
Bye.
Men. Will.
I'm going to call you Shaz. Your name's Shaz now. Or just Bali. I don't know. You get Shaz. Shaz, thank you for being here.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Yes, we want more live stream. Very cool. Okay, so we like doing the live streams. Thursdays are really good for us. A couple hours on Thursdays are really fun. We might do it a second day of the week. We'll see. We just have to kind of play it by ear.
A, B, C, D, E, F. A. B. A, B, C, D, E, F. G, H, I, J, K, L. G. G, H, I, J, K, L. Boy, bud, buy, book, boys, bed.
You're gonna click that button. Oh yeah.
Controls.
Sometimes I can tell Ben's getting tired because sometimes he like looks at something and he clicks a button and he goes, ah crap, why'd I click that
Bud,
button?
buy, book, boys, bed. Boy. Bed.
He's pretty tired from getting so
Boys.
tight from playing his basketball game.
Book.
May God give you all very happy, healthy,
Bye.
wealthy, and long life. Oh, thank you. Can you tell me your date
Bye.
of births? I love the name Shaz. Okay, the
Boy.
date of births. I can tell you that Nancy and I are in our late
Boys.
30s, and Ben is almost 30.
Book.
Nancy was born in the late summer.
Bye.
I was born in the early spring. Ben was born in the late winter. So
Boy. Bed. Boys. Book. Bye.
what was that? Was that mine or was that you?
Dad. Mom. I.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I think it was. I don't know what that sound was, but that's okay.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. YZ0, 1, 2, 3. STUVWX. MNOPQR. GHIJKL. ABCDEF. A. F. E. A, B, C, D, E, F. G, H, I, J, K, L. M, N, O, P, Q, R. S, T, U, V, W, X. Y, Z, 0, 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Y, Z, 0, 1, 2, 3. STUVWX. MNOPQR. GHIJKL. ABCDEF. Controls. Everyone, even, ever, enough,
Oh, we got a
eyes,
super
every-
chat.
Yeah, super chat.
everyone.
YZFR1 is.
Yeah, what was the chat?
They just.
Everyone.
They don't have a message, but they gave us $1.99.
Oh, thank you for the
Yes.
super chat. It's always helpful. Thank you guys for.
Appreciate it.
If you guys have left super chats before and little tips here and there, it helps, you know. So we really do
Goodbye,
appreciate
everyone.
it. Goodbye, everyone. You want to say it again?
Controls.
Very nice. Good job, dude.
Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye, everyone. So Ben wanted to say bye. So thanks for hanging
Controls.
out. I think Ben's done. I think he's good. We will be back next week. Me and Nancy are going to come on camera. Say bye to Ben, everybody. We'll read your messages to Ben if you guys want to say bye to Ben real quick. We'll read them to Ben real quick while he's navigating his system. Me and Nancy will hang out on stream just for a sec.
Oh, hello. We're kind of boring, but here we are.
We are very boring.
But we appreciate you guys hanging out with us.
So, yeah. So, thank you guys very much for hanging out with us, being here for these streams. We will be back next week, Thursday. We're going to try to make a short or two while we are, I don't know, combing through some of this footage. We like to make little shorts here and there. But the big updates coming up for us are going to be potentially at the end or early March or at the end of February. We're going to be doing a little webinar to show people how to use the apps and how to use the editors for the apps. So I didn't mention this, but the programs that Ben has are completely editable. A lot of them are. So we have like 5 different apps, like his mini golf game, his Peggle game, his Matchy Match game. All those can be used, and you can add your own stuff. You can make your own courses. You can add your own different matching cards. So if you want to make your own matching cards with different voiceovers and stuff and sound bites, we have all that stuff built in so you can do it yourself. We have a tutorial on the website. So if you go to narbehouse.github.io or go to the narbefoundation.org and go to Benny's Hub, when you go to those games, you'll see there's an editor option. When you click on those editor options, you can edit your own personal games, and there's a little tutorial on the games for how to do that. So for those people who want to learn how to build these things or how to build their own custom games for the games we built for Ben, please use it. I figured families, caregivers, staff, just people who are there to help people like my brother can create unique and fun games and experiences. So that's a big thing.
Mm-hmm.
So a webinar, we're going to be doing webinars through the foundation. So please follow our foundation, Narbe Foundation on Instagram and YouTube, and just stay updated. We have a newsletter. Nancy puts out a newsletter every few months. We put on a newsletter for Narbe House. So if you guys want to stay updated with some of the stuff we're building for Ben, check it out. Every Thursday, we're going to hang out with Ben, do a bunch of gaming and stuff like that. Today's going to be a pretty chill day, I think, the rest of the day. So thank you guys for being here. Nancy, you want to say anything?
We'll be back next Thursday. We have discussed slowing down on trying to force ourselves to make content. So I think live streaming is easier for us to do the stream, answer your guys' questions, and then go back and look at the replays of the stream and then try to find a way to make videos out of that. We're going to keep making the games for Ben, so our goal is to find people like Ben that need access. And we're going to make them regardless. So, Ben gets enjoyment out of it. I don't, and there's a handful of people that have already said that they played the games, which is pretty cool. We're just going to do our thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
We saw almost 1,000 people have visited the hub over the past 30 days. How many of those people are using it? I'm not sure. But the more people who see it and get value out of it, the better. And I'm just hoping, we're all hoping that we can keep building games for Ben and other people can find use of them. And we're hoping that they can get inspiration for what we have built and build their own and share them with the world. Because these types of games, these types of applications for accessibility and gaming for people like my brother, they're few and far between. There's not a ton, right? But we have AI now. We have a lot of ways to build things way more efficiently. It doesn't take a ton of time. It just takes a little bit of effort up front. And, you're giving someone a lot of joy and a lot of, just like purpose and stuff. It goes both ways. Building stuff for people like my brother is very, I wouldn't do anything else, I wouldn't. And I think a lot of people could probably feel the same, if they tried it. So really, that's what it's about, is building and, trying to make the world a more accessible place.
Let's see. Anybody saying anything? A lot of people are saying goodbye. Yep. We'll see you guys next week.
Okay. So last thing, I'm a junior game developer. I might not have enough skills, but I hope I can contribute. Is there any way I can please tell me? Yeah, so just you can join our Discord. We have a Discord server. If you go to narbefoundation.org, there is a Discord server link. I believe it might be on our page somewhere too. You can always stay up to date using our newsletter, but we have a developer guide on narbehouse.github.io. And I'm gonna tell you this right now, Shaz, I am not a developer. I am not a programmer. I'm building these games for Ben. What you saw for Ben is a brainchild of my idea and just talking to AI and figuring out how to do it. That's all it is. So I'm telling you, I think a lot of people don't sleep on this new technology. Use it to better the world, you know, to give people access. I think that is a very noble way to use this technology, and I'm hoping other people will see that and do it too. So thank you guys for being here. I appreciate everything. Yeah.
You guys are doing a good job.
Remember to take care of yourselves. Oh, we take care of ourselves. Thank you so much for that. We do. Yeah.
We do the best.
We do the best we can.
We try.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. I think a common question that we get is, do we have caregivers outside of Ari and I to come in? Do we have nurses or other caregivers outside of the house that come in to give us help? And short and simple answer, no. Ari and I, we are Ben's primary caregivers, and it is us 24/7 taking care of Ben, but we want it that way. It was designed that way. We do get help when we need to plan something ahead of time. Like if we need to go somewhere for a trip and we can't bring Ben along, we do have help. But for the most part, it's just Ari and I. We make the best of it. We've had outside help before, and it just wasn't up to our standards. So we are control freaks. Yes. When it comes to Ben's care, and Ben prefers us to be his primary caregivers, and we respect that. So yeah, just to, you know, I think a lot of people wonder if we have outside care. Yeah, we have family who come and help periodically, but we typically will be here doing everything because it's the best, you know, for Ben and for us. It's just peace of mind. For Ben's peace of mind, it's just, we know for certain that our standards are pretty high, and I think Ben appreciates that. So we just stick it out. Yeah. And if you guys are wondering about like vacations and things like that, Nancy and I do at least once a year. We try to get away, you know, like a staycation or just a day away, and we have people come in and hang out with Ben. That's always something that we consider. Nancy and I take separate vacations periodically. Nancy will take trips with her parents or with her mom and brother and stuff periodically. And I haven't done it in a while, but I'll sometimes go and do something for a weekend with someone. And yeah, it's like we have people to call and rely on when we need to, but typically we are homebodies anyway. And we just, honestly, we love doing what we're doing. You know, being able to do this, you know, the social media side of things makes things a lot easier for us. I think it just gives us like another level to the sense of purpose we get with Ben. So you guys make it very, you know, you guys really do help with this. So thank you. Yeah. Appreciate you guys hanging out. And we're going to wrap it up, and we'll be back next Thursday. Yeah. So we'll be back next Thursday, guys. I'm going to go shut down the computer. Nancy will say goodbye. And here, actually, why don't you go over here and you can talk with Ben while I shut it down. Okay. Yeah, you know what? Ben needs something anyway. Ben already said bye, but we're going to put him on camera for a second while I go shut down the computer. Yeah, we love hanging out with Ben. Ben is so easy in terms of like feeling like we have purpose and stuff taking care of him. Ben, what happened? Ben, you're blanking out. Or are you listening to us? Yeah. I'm shutting it down in 10 seconds. All right. He's shutting it down in 10 seconds, but yeah. This is the life we love living, and we love sharing it with you guys. So thank you guys for being here. We'll be back next Thursday. And yeah, we'll see you guys on the Instagrams, the TikToks, the YouTubes, wherever else we're on, Facebook, Twitch. We're everywhere. Yes. Right, Ben? Because we're trying to make him famous. Right? Yeah.